Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. 4 o'clock on a Friday. And what are we going to go do, Lily? Are we going to go get the little guy? I gotcha. Oh. Good girl. Good girl. You can jump back up here now. There you go. Hang on, girl. Yeah. Make sure to give us a thumbs up. I thought the guy was turning. He obviously wasn't. Here's how are ya? Lily and I are taking a drive. Going to pick up my 9-year-old. Going to pick up the little guy, huh? How is everybody? It's been a pretty good Friday so far. The evening should be really good. So, I said this in every live that I've started that for these lives, that 75 is for, started that I had 75 more watch hours until I reached my little baby step goal of 300 watch hours. And this is take 20. And you'd think I'd be close. But at take 20, I am still 50 hours away. We'll get there. If some of you'd play my playlist, that'd be great. Another thing I've been asking is if you'd go to my very first video. I made it about 3 years ago. And it's not very long. And leave a comment. I'm trying to get that to 1,000 views. Anyway, I got some good playlists. You're 700 hours away. I'm going to have to watch some of your playlists. Right now I'm helping the prudent girl, prudent gal, the prudent gal. Um, she's 230 hours away, and that's where I'm at. All we can do is keep at it, huh? Oh, Lily. Me too. The creative process I like. Hi, Cleaner Rosie. I'm here to pick up my boy at daycare. So he might get in and talk. That is totally true. Probably not the last 20. Well, I think there was one in there that I did that was good. But most of these been the live, because I had this goal of getting the 300 watch hours. So, and I was 70. When I started, I was 75 watch hours away. I'm still about 50 away, but how many live streams would it take to get those 75? So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Hey, Mike, messing around. Excellent. I was in a couple of chats. Who did I meet? Was it in Redneck's live chat? Three boys grown too fast, 25, 23, and 20. I help you with watch hours. I will leave comments under my help about. Thank you so much. Nurse Mo, is that what you go by? Mona? Mona? I had this lady at work spells the same as you, and she would dump on you if you called her Mona. Mona. It was Mona. Thanks, Mike and Maze. Great adventure. I like your videos. Lily, you are cute, huh? Oh, right on. Need to comb you. You're shedding. Getting hair all over the screen. Okay, you keep them entertained. You keep them on, okay, Lily? I'm gonna go get Oliver.
Hey, girl. How you doing? No viewers.
I know, I had 4 when I went to get you.
I guess,
You can pop in the screen and say hi.
Hi there, people. That good?
Mm-hmm.
How you been, girl? Boop. I guess we're not the best for advertisement. I mean, I don't know why people would leave because there's not people.
What's that?
Leave a like. Hey, how do you like in Spanish?
I don't know.
Okay.
Ask whoever's there. Maybe they know. Somebody was watching for the Philippines, so that's different than Spanish. Yeah. She's from the Philippines. She knows English, though.
Okay. Just want to make sure that if anybody doesn't know English is here, you know.
I think we're good.
Dad, want to see how quickly my tooth is?
Yeah? You want me to pull it out?
Mm-mm. Look.
Want Elder Simeon to do it?
Look. Ah. Okay. Right when we stop.
Marco seats! Nearly out.
I know! And that's just from wriggling it at school.
Cool.
And I didn't wiggle it so much. I've just been using my tongue.
Hey, Kenneth. How are you?
Oh, Fifth Lake.
Oh, that was a good yawn. Did everybody see that? Excellent. Marcos, how are you, bud? Thank you. Oliver likes her. It was his Christmas gift. She's kind of attached to the whole house, though, huh?
I mean, and I'm surprised to see where
Doing
her
good.
home is.
I don't know that I'm gonna reach the 300 mark by tomorrow, but we gave it a good go with these lives. I think I'm doing better at them, for sure.
Whoa, whoa. So, Dad, how long do I have to wait till I'm old enough to do
Oh, it went pretty. The job
YouTube
thing.
videos?
It went pretty good. It was like speed dating. Not that I've ever been speed dating, but it was like 500 people in a grade school gym kind of thing. But it was on their corporate campus, and all their divisions were there. It was at a credit union, and I went with 10 resumes and handed out 9. So got to put in for a bunch of the ones jobs they talked to me about.
Well,
think I got to know him. I got one of the employees, as I was leaving, said, "You have to have the best mustache of the evening." So that was good. I got best mustache award.
Lily, you didn't come out on Dad's side.
I'm gonna stay and talk a minute.
Okay, I'll get her a release
Okay.
so I can take her on a walk.
Sounds good. Oh, I went to pick up my boy at daycare. Now we're back home. And he was just talking to me. He's gonna get her leash to take her on a walk. She obeys pretty good, but he's pretty nervous Nelly about it. Anyway, I thought the interview went pretty good. I had a friend that was there. He used to work at the place I used to work at, and he's just barely quit, and he's working at an insurance agency. He said he'd email me to interview there, so I guess I'll do that. I'm just looking. He's trying to find something that's equal. I'm kind of gotten to the point where I'm not picky. Mukbang video. Oh, a challenge. I'll have to go watch that. My boy keeps telling he watches Preston Plays and stuff like that. They do Minecraft and stuff and other stuff that he likes, and they do challenges, and he's like, "We got to do this. There's this one with a remote," and I'm like, okay. He had this thing for school. What's your biggest accomplishments over the year? And that was his first thing that I discovered YouTube. Yeah.
Have you found it? Come on, Miles. I told Mom I'm going to be walking around to make sure I'll be able to see the missing areas.
Okay.
Because are they going to be here soon?
No, an hour and a half.
Half an hour?
Hour and a half.
Oh, so 1 hour and then half an hour.
Yep.
Oh, I have time to play with my Legos.
Yep.
Okay, I'll take her on a walk for a while and then I'll go and play.
Okay. Who do I still have on here? Jobs are really hard to come by, especially the ones you really like. Yeah. Before I got the holiday one at UPS, I was like, because I'd applied at the state hospital. The state hospitals in which is the insane asylum, is in our town. Well, at least for this side of the state. And I applied there for janitorial, and I applied as a cook. And a cook, you gotta like have experience as a cook to get on as a cook there. And then I was selected into, I don't know how many other applicants, but I wasn't essentially chosen. I never got an interview, but got an email that said I was being considered, which I applied for a bunch of jobs there, and you get totally rejected or get pushed through, and I got pushed through, but not to the interview stage. So I don't know that I necessarily want a job. None of those are what I like or want, but it'd be good benefits and stuff. So, and I need, well, it's getting down to where I need, you start to be not choosy. And then when I'm not getting chose for those and put in for other janitor positions, I'm like, I've got a college education too, so it's like, what am I doing wrong here? So it was at first it was really stressful when I went in, and there was all those people I'd never been to a job fair, so it was like, then I just kind of relaxed. Saw my friend came in, and then talked to the first guy, and it went good. Because I've had some interviews there, and one guy that I'd had an interview with saw me and like pointed me to tables to go talk to, so that was good. Uh-oh. Did I lose you, or is it just not showing you? Oh, good. Showing me I have 0, but I have no any comments. Hope it's still counting your watch time. A little depressing. I've really grinded, but I was hoping if I really grinded, I'd get close to the 300 watch hours. What's for dinner tonight? I don't know. My wife just got home. She was the chaperone. I thought she was actually going to the concert. I don't even know who. And she just took my stepdaughter and her friend that's over from Boise down to Utah to a concert. And she was just chaperoning. So she like dropped him off and picked him up from the concert. And they just got home. I won't. I've done a couple of these in the car. I like doing these. I get like good connection, and I did one this morning. The Prudent gal, I hadn't talked to her forever, and she jumped on, and it was on like an hour talking with her and a couple others. And then I just kept the live stream going pretty much until I started this one. But it was a silent one after that. But anyway, the Prudent gal has got 230 hours left to be monetized, so if you got time, go watch some of her videos, playlists. I gotta do some other videos that I like That's awesome. Yeah, she's close. I don't think I'm running some playlists. I don't right now. I just started on my tablet, and the ones that started I hadn't watched, so I don't think I've played her playlist. I've watched lives, but her live streams, but and the one playlist I started was like 4 years ago that the video was, so that was cool. She's been at it a while. Sweet. Appreciate it. I thought of you. I haven't seen you for a couple days, so figured you were taking a break. I know you've probably watched, because you've watched my, but go to that. It's the first video I ever made. I'm trying to get it to 1,000 views, and leave a comment. Oh, it's when the red line goes away, it'll recount. Here's so many different things. The red line makes sense, though. Go leave a comment, though, in that first ever video. It's like the first video on my hats playlist. You know, do you know Spanglish 24/7? I'm pretty sure I met her in your live. Yeah, she's been in a whole bunch of my live streams. We've had some good conversations. She's been really supporting me. I don't think I've seen all her videos yet, but working my way through them, because she's helping me out tons. Like a couple times she's like, I'm doing stuff with my kids, or I'm watching a movie with my husband, but I'm gonna play you while we do this. I'm like, huh? So what is this? The 20th take on this that I think I started it. It was like Friday or Saturday last, and it was 75 watch hours to go to get to 300. And I'll have to go to, like, each couple of live streams now that I'm doing, I'm getting new subscribers. Like, so you putting it out there, like, when people are searching whatever, and they're jumping on. So right on. Yeah, it's not very long. I was trying to figure out how to put a video on YouTube, and you know, I think there was news of a YouTube video or whatever that had gone viral and blah blah blah, and so that we were talking about it and we're watching it. Nobody at work knew how to put it on YouTube, and I had a YouTube account to watch one. Kind of started it, didn't know what I was doing, so made that video and figured out how to upload it. Yeah, it's 9 seconds long. And they're like, what are you gonna do with that? And I'm like, well, it's gonna go viral. This is my favorite hat. This is the best hat ever. And they're like, you won't even get 100 likes. So I like texted to like everybody I knew and pushed it, and it finally got 100 likes, or 100 views, not likes, 100 views. And I like texted to those friends that were like, you're never even gonna get 100. And so now I've been, when it got into the 800s, I'm like, oh, when it gets to 1,000 views, I'm totally texting those friends that I don't talk to now hardly ever and say, look, it got to 1,000. Ooh. So now I'm kind of like promoting it on these live streams to try and push it up over that 1,000. Sweet. What was your challenge? I'll have to go watch it. Was it something really disgusting? Oh, that's not bad. That's like 30 seconds a nugget. Who did I see did that? They had to, I watched somebody that they had to do the 20 nuggets, the soft drink, and the fries. It was like from McDonald's. I can't do that. 3 minutes, oh my goodness. That's the thing, I can't do it fast. Slow eater. What kind of sauce do you like on your nuggets? Because I commented on that one. I can't remember who it was now. It's one I've watched quite a few of their mukbangs and challenges. Hot mustard. I like barbecue sauce probably, but I like honey bee honey on my nuggets. Loved it when I was a kid, and I don't know, have that. They took it away for a long time at McDonald's and then brought it back. I'll get it every once in a while, and I'll get a barbecue one too, but oh, childhood. You gonna go live tonight? You're, are you 340 now? Oh, Pacific. So you're, it's 340 for you. I knew you took being there driving in the desert. Yeah. Same here. Now that my wife's home, it's that's a lot of why I've been doing the silent streams. My stepdaughter loves those. I probably like a few of them. I like hot stuff now. I was probably too scared 5 or 6 years ago to do it. Six or seven now. And then I started eating hot stuff, getting jalapenos on stuff at the restaurant. I've built up more of a tolerance. I really like Tabasco stuff on a lot of stuff. My one cousin, oops. My one cousin says, well, this is 5 or so years ago. His oldest is a freshman, but he got 5 other kids too. And when they were smaller, he'd put Tabasco on everything. And I said, why? You like all that hot stuff? She's like, oh, I've grown to like it, but it was one way to keep the kids from eating his food, his boys. He's got 5 boys and 1 girl. 2 of them are twins. And they're 4 now. But when they were like just learning to walk and they're still in their cribs, they were like an escape artists. And one time they escaped out their crib down. They were upstairs, their bedroom, and they'd helped each other out of the crib, which they did, and then were like in their diapers walking down the street in the middle, like 2 o'clock in the morning. And he ran downstairs or ran in the room, couldn't find him, ran downstairs and found him walking down the street. Yeah. That's just one of the crazy stories. They're 2 little pills. Like they'll wake up for to go to church, and the two have woken up and gotten into cookie dough or whatever or something, and or the Oreo cookies, and they're eating them all over, and the one blames the other. Freaking hilarious. I mean, I wouldn't want to have to deal with it as a parent, but fun to watch it from a distance. Rain in here. If you can tell, it's like misting. Kind of like just spitting. Make all the right on. Appreciate it. I got the notification. Yeah, it is. It's the one I wear. It's the one I wear all the time. I have like 10 other Tigers hats, but that's the one I wear up most of the time. Still my favorite hat. Been wearing my New York Giants sweater too. New York Giants stuff because Eli Manning retired, so I was showing respect to the 500 quarterback. Hey, we brought 2 Super Bowls. Do you have a football team? I know I've seen you in Chargers. Yeah, he retired. He announced it yesterday. We were supposed to have a press conference today, and I didn't watch the press conference, but there was a bunch of talk about it yesterday. I've seen you in a bunch of in a Chargers shirt before, I think. You still a Chargers fan, even though. Oh yeah. The last time the satellite dish was up for, I was like, let's not get satellite because it's like freaking 100 something bucks 140 bucks or 120 a month. Like we can survive without it. Because we have a couple streaming services, so I'm like, can't we just do those? I'd probably miss football, but some of the streaming services are broadcasting some of that, so. Yeah. I'm lucky with our Wi-Fi. My wife has to have it for her job, so she gets a big discount on the phones and the Wi-Fi. So that makes that easy. I like to say I could do without my phone because I remember not having a phone. I remember growing up without a phone. I'm like, I survived, but I'm pretty sure I'd go through withdrawals for a week or so, not having my phone. To do so much on it, but I'm sure I'd recoup. In TV. Do you know who's in the Super Bowl? You don't have TV? It's going to be a red Super Bowl. I'm cheering for the Chiefs. I like the Niners growing up with all the. Yeah. They were like the. Well, the first Super Bowl I watched was them against the Bengals, and I cheered for the Bengals. Not their first one against the Bengals, the second one. And that's who I wanted, and then the Niners won, and then I cheered for them the next year. Kid. First time I really decided I wanted a team and I really liked a player was Lawrence Taylor and the Giants when they won their second one. So that's why I like the Giants. But I can't stand Richard Sherman that's on the 49ers. So I gotta cheer against the whole team. I like their quarterback, and the head coach and their quarterback is fun to watch. So that's who I'm hoping wins. My wife's totally not a sports person. Her family's not sports, but she does a Super Bowl party every year. Well, it's usually just that we used to have a couple friends come over, but the last 4 years it's just been the kids and us. But she makes all these hors d'oeuvres and whatever you put in a request, and she makes whichever one you want. Mine's stuffed mushrooms that nobody eats but me, and then we call it Super Bowl food, but it's basically just, it's probably not healthy if that's all you ate, but anyway, makes this big production and cooks it, and then she hardly watches the game. Oh, low battery again. It's going down. Anyway, she makes all these great foods, but hardly watches the game. Her biggest thing is to catch the commercials. And the biggest thing is the halftime act. She wants it because ever since Michael Jackson performed, she's a huge Michael Jackson fan. Super Bowl is the greatest, and she compares it to that. Nothing's greater than the Michael Jackson halftime. And I grew up, we would always go to my mom's side of the family. It would either be my uncle's house or my grandparents' house, and we watched Super Bowl. And this, you had to watch the commercials. You couldn't have it set up to skip through it. And Maria, hey, and we'd get to halftime, and the halftime show would come on, and my uncle or grandpa would switch it off to another network, see what was happening the whole time. So I never had watched a halftime show till like I was 18 or 19, and went and saw it at another friend's house. So different experience. Yes. Number 6. That's another minor goal I've set in these live streams that I've titled 75. Take 20 we're on. I'm still about 50 hours away from getting to the 300. Yeah, buddy. Anyway, 300 is my small goal that I'm trying to get to. Also, I'm trying to get to where, while I'm in the live stream, getting 10 likes. But I think I've gotten to 8 or 9, but I haven't gotten 10. So this time it's been pretty good. But these ones are iffy for me. It's if I do it on a drive and catch it. And then the other couple of times is right before I put my kid to bed. I've done a live, like, feeding the dogs and stuff, and gotten a whole bunch of people that jumped right on. It's like right when they're seeing stuff. So I don't know if that says anything, if I should follow that trend. But this is the water. This was the water I got last night at my job thing, and I put my name badge that was on my suit on it afterwards. My little souvenir. I took some other swag. There was 2 stickers I took. This is the state of Idaho with the credit union on it, and a keychain with a little carabiner on it, and a pen. But I get pens all the time when I bank at that credit union, so. Oh, and there's some popcorn. It was because their colors are green and white, so it was green colored popcorn. Right on.
Awesome. All right, on. Your challenge video. Oh. They just like your Instagram post that it doesn't show a like in YouTube, does it?
I have an Instagram account, but I don't don't post there very much, and I don't know that I've never posted a YouTube video there. Um,
Cleaning.
sneak past you. I haven't shared too many somebody got me some pins. I'll go with this, my wife. Those are pins. Mustache. A for my Anthony. The unicorn. Tigers. Baseball. That's cool. Anyway, I quit posting them on Facebook because I felt like people were getting annoyed. Oh, I came in here because I gotta get. I know. I have to go talk to my wife about him. Alright, I'm going to leave it going if you want to stick around for a bit. We got company coming over. I better go help or I'll be in trouble. If you go live, I'll try to drop in. Good to see you, Marcos.